Humans often confuse familiarity with truth. Just because something feels right doesn't mean it is good. And just because something feels wrong doesn't mean it is harmful. The strange comfort of being treated badly is not about weakness. It is about emotional programming. Mistreatment feels safe when it mimics old emotional patterns, when the body recognizes the chaos, when the heart is still chasing what it never received. Healing begins not by blaming the self for staying, but by understanding why it felt safer to stay than to leave, and then slowly, by teaching the nervous system a new truth. Kindness is not a threat. Respect is not a trick. Love is not something you must earn by suffering. Some comfort is not comfort at all. It is a wound in disguise. Most humans claim to want kindness, respect, and healthy connection. Yet many stay in environments where they are dismissed, mistreated, or emotionally violated. And stranger still, some find a strange comfort in that mistreatment. A sense of familiarity, even belonging. This is not a sign of weakness. It is the result of deep psychological wiring, often laid down in childhood and reinforced through emotional memory, trauma, and survival instincts. This video dissects the paradox. Why do humans sometimes stay with people who hurt them? Why does cruelty feel safer than kindness? And why does leaving often feel scarier than staying? 1. Emotional blueprints and childhood conditioning. From the moment they are born, humans begin building a map of how relationships work. This map is formed through attachment experiences, the interactions they have with caregivers, authority figures, and early peers. If love in childhood came with criticism, inconsistency, or emotional absence, the child's brain begins to associate pain with connection. Psychologists call this insecure attachment. Insecurely attached individuals learn that love is not safe, but it is familiar. Their nervous system becomes wired to expect emotional turbulence. So when they encounter someone who treats them badly in adulthood, it doesn't feel abnormal. It feels like home. This is the foundation of trauma bonding. When the very thing that hurts you also feels like the thing you're supposed to need. 2. The illusion of control through self-blame. When someone is treated badly, they don't always blame the other person. Often, they blame themselves. This is a psychological defense mechanism. If the mistreatment is their fault, then there is something they can change to stop it. They can try harder, be better, fix themselves. This illusion of control provides temporary emotional safety. It feels more empowering to believe, if I just do this differently, they'll love me, than to confront the truth, that someone is unwilling or incapable of treating them well. Self-blame becomes a coping strategy and a trap. The worse someone is treated, the harder they try. The harder they try, the deeper the attachment becomes. This dynamic often keeps people locked in toxic cycles far longer than logic would suggest. 3. Familiar pain is safer than unfamiliar peace. The human brain prefers predictability over pleasure. It seeks what is known, even if it is painful. A person raised in emotional chaos will often find stillness uncomfortable. Kindness may feel suspicious. Respect may feel undeserved. This is not conscious. It is neurological. The nervous system adapts to its environment. If that environment includes constant conflict, invalidation, or volatility, the body learns to survive within it. Later in life, calm and healthy interactions don't match the body's programming. They can feel boring, fake, even dangerous. So when someone treats them badly, the nervous system says, "Ah, yes, this I recognize." This is why some people sabotage good relationships or chase emotionally unavailable partners. Peace feels unfamiliar, and unfamiliar often feels unsafe. 4. The role of shame and emotional debt. Mistreatment often plants the seed of shame. Shame tells people they deserve what they get, that they are too broken, too emotional, too flawed. This belief creates what can be called emotional debt, the idea that they must earn even basic kindness. They might stay in a toxic relationship thinking, "I haven't been good enough yet. Maybe if I give more, they'll change." This belief system trains them to work for love instead of receive it. As a result, even when someone new comes along who offers genuine care, they often feel unequipped to accept it. They don't know what to do with unconditional support. The body doesn't trust it. The mind doubts it. The heart rejects it, because deep down, they don't feel worthy of it. 5. Dopamine, withdrawal, and the chemical addiction to chaos. Toxic relationships aren't just emotionally damaging. They can be biochemically addictive. Intermittent validation, praise followed by criticism, affection followed by abandonment, creates a dopamine loop. This is the same mechanism that makes gambling addictive. You never know when the next reward will come. So you stay engaged, hoping the next moment will finally bring relief. When the mistreatment pauses and the person offers brief kindness, the brain floods with reward chemicals. It feels like a breakthrough, a victory. This keeps people hooked, not on love, but on the emotional highs and lows. Leaving such a dynamic triggers emotional withdrawal. The body craves the rush. The mind misses the chaos. The absence of pain feels like emptiness. And so many return to the very source of their suffering.